Greetings everyone, welcome to this video. In this tutorial of Canyon Storm Battlefield, in the game Last War, I will be going over some tactics and how this event works from my understanding. Keep in mind this event is relatively new from the time of recording, and things may change in the future. Also note I am not a pro in this game, and your opinions may differ from mine. Regardless, I will be going over on both sides of this event. So please bear with me since I still don't quite understand how it exactly works. However, some information is better than nothing since I haven't found any proper videos yet. Let's start with the side Dionysus. In this part of the event you team up with another alliance. 2 vs 1. At first glance this seems unfair, however the other side is more powerful. I'll come back to this at a later time. In my opinion, this event is similar to combination of Desert Storm event and the Winter Storm event on steroids. The goal is similar: capture buildings and score points. However, there's a twist. Depending on which buildings you have, you will be granted abilities. However, these abilities need to charge. You will need to capture buildings to get the resources to charge the ability. There are currently 4 abilities available. First ability, Seismic Tower Area Damage Talent. This is a damaged ability recommending teleporting between a lot of enemies. Second ability, Field Hospital Area Heal Ability. This is an ability that will heal yourself and your allies if you're close to them. Highly recommend doing that in a group so more people can benefit from it. Third ability, Artillery Turret. Single Target Damage Talent. This talent will speak for itself. You will become a turret and shoot at a single enemy. Fourth ability, Exclusive Ability, Judgment Day. This ability will only be available for Apollo and only one person. Teleport to an area and does massive area damage every time you teleport. Note there is a time limit on it. It will last for 120 seconds and deals roughly 5,000 damage. But only one person will have this ability. This will need to be set up by the R4 or R5. For more information about the abilities, I would highly recommend checking the rules and then skills tab. You can also find some additional information there as well. As far as the use of abilities is concerned, highly recommend to be either on a voice chat or chat in game. I would also highly recommend to alternate the abilities that are available. Damage abilities recommended for groups only one at a time. Highly recommend alternating if needed. Not recommend popping everything at once. Healing ability recommend healing a group of people that are your allies. Also note every time you use an ability you'll get a free teleport. Use it wisely. Also note the person that has the Judgment Day ability. When it's activated, teleport as much as you can, but only when it's active. Each time you teleport you will do massive damage. Within the amount of time you should be able to teleport at least twice. One time when activating the ability. Second time when you use your normal teleport. Recommend landing in a group for more damage. When you're running low on soldiers, teleport back to base and your soldiers will be healed. Do not leave the event, simply teleport back to the starting zone and your soldiers will heal. I would also recommend to rely on your allies. Also note that the abilities are sometimes random. As far as my understanding, one time heal, one time damage. And it alternates between the two, depending on which buildings you have available. Remember, each time you activate an ability you will get a free teleport. If needed, use ability first before using your actual teleport, due to the long cooldown. The more people participating the better. Let's switch to the Apollo side. On this side you will be up against 2 parties, alliances. However, you will be granted additional buffs, for example increased base durability maximum by 50%, reduce relocation cooldown by 50%. Teleport cooldown reduced by 50%. Reduce free marching speed up cooldown by 50%. Reduce individual point requirement for activating skill by 30%. Able exclusive frontline safe zone allowed multiple troops to garrison the same building. Plus 1 exclusive ability for one person. Judgment Day ability we also be granted as second ability for both parties, however this ability varies and may not be the same ability the next week. This week it reduced the troop casualty injury rate by 5% and recover 50 wounded units every 5 seconds in hospital. Note the ability may change depending on the week. As far as starting tactics is concerned, I would recommend Research Lab first and second power. After that spread out and capture whatever is available, however highly recommend maintaining the power building in the center to activate the save zone in the center. And that roughly concludes this video. Keep in mind that this event is relatively new and some changes may occur later on. I hope this information was useful to you. I wish you all the best of luck and see you on the battlefield. Thank you for watching until next time.